Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So today the plan is actually a little different than what I originally had planned. I was gonna go to some dungeons, play around with Tamara the Navigator, get used to her because I really have been looking forward to the Navigator. However, I kinda decided I want to get ready, more or less, for taking out the Baron. I don't plan on taking out the Baron today. I'm just going to get as far as I can into the estate, for lack of better terms, I suppose. So I'm going to go in with a bleeding group. I don't think the bleeding group's going to get like much past the first crocodilian, but I'm going to bring back as much stuff as I can. So I'm going to be going kind of wonkily through here, not like I usually do. So we're going to be going in with Rex. And instead of like Teethrake or Apex Predator, which I would normally bring, I'm going to try Thrill of the Hunt just to keep stress under control because I'm assuming he's going to get a lot of kills. And 2 kills, target and self, minus 13 stress. So that'll be nice. Constance, the Duchess, is going to be going into beast form and mainly spamming Crimson Downpour and Feed the Beast, maybe stunning every once in a while. Vigo, the Prefect, has the Panacea additive, so he is a pseudo healer, and he has a quick draw charm, so he will be always going first, most likely. Then he's going to be using TikTok and Implode, doubling the amount of Bleed Blight applied, which will make Constance double the amount that Crimson Downpour does. And then Maverick the Bowman doing bleeding arrows on everything he does. He can also bypass stealth and guard if I need him to. I also did throw on the fasting ring, so I don't use as much food in here, so I can go farther if I need to. We'll see how this works. Now, like I said, I'm going to be going through here a little wonkily. So I do plan on getting as many of the heirlooms and things like that I can bring back. And we'll just see kind of what I can do here. I think this is everything I marked down that I needed. So hopefully that's it. All right, let's go.
They would arrive in teeming hordes, adorned in powdered wigs and pretension, seeking to slake their thirst on wine and indecency. As intoxication invariably took hold, innocuous frivolities would escalate to ever more disturbing diversions. Orchestrating the hideous affair was a hunchbacked fiend who seemed to delight in proportion to the suffering he caused. I could have stopped him, I suppose, but I was a slave to my own appetites, and restraint would have rendered me a hypocrite. What games does this diminutive fool play at now?
Now, for what it's worth, I am using a map for this. I do strongly suggest for anyone going through here at least a second time
Measure awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
to grab a map or something like that so you don't get extra lost, for lack of better words. That way you can get through here without like losing anyone. Or, you know, if you're just having a bad time with here. It makes things significantly easier. Thirst for power. That's back 2 rows. Alright, I'm gonna throw this on him actually. That way I hit these 3. And bleed them. It's worth noting once again, past few videos I've said this. Once again, my not feeling the greatest, starting to feel better. May have longer pauses or deeper breaths if you're noticing that. Alright, so 4 and 6 bleed there. I think that's just because I got the debuff on the butler. That would take him out. But let's actually do this. That way when I put the bleed on, it'll probably go through and take on everyone. So, need to change my arrows. Bleeding. Now we'll do this. So 3, 4, 3 damage, then the bleed on everyone. Now we can do the biting blade, just take out whoever, because 5 bleed, 9 bleed, 12 bleed, they all go down no matter what. So we can get the kill streak on Trophy Hunter. and feed the beast, heal her up.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And that'll be that. And then every time Vigo heals from now on,
Marish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
or rather uses Implode or TikTok, he'll be healing because of the Panacea. Nah, that's not horrible. Alright, so let's TikTok speed in the crit. Also heals its head. Then we're gonna implode. Just because he gets the extra bleed. Downpour these two, especially that night. Oof. The anti-venom's like thing I never take in here. Then Trifuricate, take out the knight. Piercing arrows, now he'll bleed out.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright, so you have 1 kill, that's just for target. Let's up this to 2.
Destroyed.
And I've never actually used Thrill of the Hunt.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It's not a free action. Interesting. So I'm gonna go up for the loot. And that's the 6 because the implode ups the amount of blight received, which is a little nasty too, but we'll heal him. Now Downpour is actually going to be really good. We'll wait for the 3 here. Trifuricate the knight. With a stun. Okay, that's not great. Then I can Piercing Arrow. And that's going to do some major damage. So Knight goes down. Socialite almost goes down. Sycophant goes down.
A death by inches.
Beat the beast. Take out Socialite.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Can do Disrupt just to do some damage. And then Sure Shot does more damage. With same bleed. Okay. And then disrupting again.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Taking what I can. I'm gonna have to try to do something about that stress. I think I know what I want to do. I'm gonna leave this for on the way back. Alright. So, TikTok just to heal him a bit. Wait, what's the debuff? probably cooldown. Implode there for the ability to bleed them for more. Thankfully that wasn't a bleed or a blight. And we're still gonna go for, I have a chance to de-stress her in another spot, so I'm gonna take that after this fight. We'll just feed the beast right now, because she's not in the right spot, because I forgot.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Alright, piercing arrow. I love the hunt. I want to see how this works. Just a nice little de-stress there. Okay. That might be a key to keeping them slightly de-stressed on top of the hives later on. Let's Crimson Downpour these guys in the back. So 11 and 11. With Piercing Arrow, they should go down.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Slap the buzzer there. And then it's stunned. I can take it out.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Take the Sapphire over the Citrains, and I'll take another money pile over a leather brace. So I only intend on going to this curio, then I'm going to go back. Because I might get some decent trinkets out of this. Might being the key word. Debuff chance for minus bleed resistance. I mean, I can take that for now. Oh, too late.
One can sometimes find clarity in madness, but only rarely.
That's not a good start. Oh well. I do want the heirlooms. I know I have a lot of supplies here, but what I'll probably end up doing is not using one of those shovels. I'm gonna pop down here to get this curio because I can burn it, I think. Nice little bit of relief. Alright, let's do the fight. Blood flower. So let's do tick-tock, get you faster. Also a little bit of crit, which is nice. Implode on you, which also heals you, but mainly want the extra bleed. Lowering the bleed resistance isn't gonna do much, so let's just up bleed received. Takes all of them, which is nice. That blood flower has a lot of health. And actually what I'm gonna do with Rex is do a Bloody Ambition. So bleed all of them for now. So that's 9 on her, she goes down. I was gonna do Bloody Ambition. That would take out the knight.
Eradicated.
Was his has it as soft? That's nice. Alright, nice little de-stress there. Let's go with the blood flower. Disrupt. So I don't want to get him out of place. Change back to human for now, because I'm just going to spam Feed the Beast. And we'll do the kill. Bet that would take it out, but I guess not.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Miscreant's reward.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, so let's take the portrait over the jade, just because it's worth a little bit more to me. I don't think I need the miscreant's reward. Alright. In here, this arbalist might be better than the arbalist I have, so we might be able to hire them. And funnily enough, the map I'm looking at again is the Korean map, which for some reason is the map that has all of the curios notated, and any English map I find just goes, hey, there's a curio here. Whereas like this one, the thing in the beginning is like, hey, this is where you have the skeleton that you can use the bandages on. That's why I knew how much of each thing I wanted to take. But it doesn't show which of the obstacles is which. It does say it in Korean, but I can't read Korean, and the thing is so small my translator doesn't work. So I'm going to make a notation right here that the 2 characters is the fog wall. The 1 character is probably the normal rubble wall. So if any of you here use the Korean map, now you know. And now that I know that, I can keep proceeding. That's why I actually took so many torches and a few more shovels than I probably needed for all the things, is I didn't know which was which. But I'm basically had enough to get into everything I wanted, which is now biting me in the butt because, like, hey, I don't have the room for all of this junk. Probably don't need... Actually, I do need the crests. I need the money, but, I also need the heirlooms and such. And I probably need to hang on to the panacea for if he gets really badly blighted again. Or anyone does, rather. So if I'm right here, what I should probably do... I think portraits are worth the least to me right now. Actually, strangely enough. I need 12, 13, something like that, more busts to get the vermintide thing I wanted. I need a lot more deeds for just the workshop, and then the Kraken district, and then I just need crest to keep upgrading the Hamlet, let alone anything else. Portraits are on the back burner. I think that works out. Technically, you would need to go down here. I want to go up for the stuff. Yeah, I didn't scout that.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Alright, so TikTok, get that crit. And we're gonna get that heal. Now, luckily it's just 2 guys right here. So I probably could have even healed Rex, but we're good. What I am gonna do though, is just keep her in human form, so I don't stress her out more. I was a little afraid he'd get taken out with blight, but we're good, we're good. More crit on this. Sure shot. Can't use sure shot. So the kill.
The ground quakes.
And now he has enough bleed, so nothing else. Supplicant goes down. Let's use this to de-stress. And feed the beast. Which also de-stressed her a little bit. Awesome.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Now, there is something I'm a little curious on. So she can produce the blood. Does anything happen with her if I use it? A lot of damage and a lot of stress. Okay, good to know. And we're just gonna leave those crests for now. This actually would have been a really good one to bring an heir along with, I think. I'm gonna leave this for now for when I come back, because there's only one way to come back. The other stuff I'm gonna hit along my way though, that I might grab. So implode, because it's one heal. It's something. It's extra crit. Yeah, good thing she's already that way. I know this is gonna affect her long run, but you know, Crimson Downpour. And then I can try Furicate, getting rid of the Knight, because then when I bleed him, they'll probably go down. Ooh. He's like the one person I'm having problems with health-wise. Alright, so let's do Piercing Arrow. So now all of them are blood. You're gonna do Biting Blade, hitting the one with more health.
Obliterated.
Feed the beast, heal up.
This expedition at least promises success.
Doesn't really matter who I use it on. And then leaving that again. I believe this is nothing right here. But I also thought there was a croc around here. I'm very tempted to check it out. But I'll just keep going this way. Nah, that's worthless. Okay, Socialite, Knight, and Supplicant. So actually what I'm going to do here is we're going to heal Rex. He's a good boy. Bleed amount applied too, so he does apply bleed technically whenever he hits. And then with her, we're going to do Castigate, trying to stun the Knight. To screw the Knight.
The abyss returns.
Not horrible, all things considered. I don't have the thing on him that does the bleed though. Lovely. So let's do Bloody Ambition. Give him the block for now. I thought that this was a plus, or the on-hit bleed trinket for some reason, not the plus bleed chance. Bleed him all. That way he does more damage.
Senseless injury. Palpable fear.
Plus stress because of crit, minus stress because the other thing. Lovely. Alright, yeah, let's crit you. Or at least try to. Lead them all again. Hopefully she goes down, yeah. Then probably not going to take him out, so let's feed the beast.
A decisive pummeling.
And disrupt, which took him out. Lovely.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Unfortunate, but I'll leave it. All right. So just to make him go faster next turn, and I can take something out. We're gonna hate to do this, but we're gonna implode on Maverick, just so I can take all of this out faster. And luckily she can heal herself if worst comes to worst.
Masterfully executed.
Lovely. I was hoping to get that downpour off, but if I hit him high enough, Knight goes down. Lovely. At least he's back in place now, though. Yeah, she's not having a good time stress-wise. But we can fix that. We can fix that. I would Crimson Downpour, but Askrit. It's a little much on the stress right now for her. Let's try to stun the Knight. Whack him with the ruler, because he's a bad bug. He bleeds out. There's only so much he can do.
Blurred vision.
But crit is a crit.
The end approaches. A hand's breadth from
Just because she's bleeding and where she's at, I am gonna use a bandage. I did bring some for emergency things, and we're gonna feed the beast.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Now there's a few spots up ahead to heal her stress. I am gonna do that. But let's pop some food here. Also, can probably trade that out. Considering the gems will get me more long run in here, I'm hoping. Down's not gonna get me anything, I think, so let's go up. Gonna pop this with the torch. And she's doing a lot better. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm actually not sure what this curio is here. Okay, let's give him some blood. Maybe I'll get someone else. we'll take the in row for now. Actually, I don't have a red seal, but could be decent. But it's probably one of the first things I'm going to trade out. This one right here is another stress relief, so worst comes to worst, that's something I can de-stress with again. Here, however, let's do TikTok. And do this. I can't do the piercing shot just because where Vigo is, because I forgot to push him back, but this will still work. Ah, hell. That's half what she just healed. Then let's stun him.
Well struck.
And there's her curse. Okay. That could get interesting quick. Gonna do biting blade to try to get rid of Supplicant. Kill to get rid of him.
Annihilated.
Get rid of Socialite. Get rid of Socialite if I can. That way she's not going to heal or do anything stress-wise to us. Feed the beast. Darn. Well, still can do this.
Powerful blow.
Which should de-stress a bit more.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay. Well, let me see here. 1, 2, 3. Realistically, I can get rid of that. I say as I didn't count those. It's easier to do it this way. That way I'm not technically backtracking. I think I get less stress. I'm less inclined to bring the in row back than I am more portraits or something like that. And like I said, I need busts. Or not the busts, the deeds. So that's going to be super helpful. Right up here is a spot to de-stress her. Alright. So, tick-tock. That way he goes faster next round. What's the bleed that this does? 4. And this only technically does 2. Let's do this. So that also heals her. We'll see how that works. Because then, Monstrous Affliction. I know it doesn't hit the front row, but I can still do Crimson Downpour. That's a heavier bleed on all of them. So 10, 10, 10. I can get rid of that with Panacea. If I haven't used it. I have used it already. Okay, never mind. I wanted to do Thrill of the Hunt to de-stress. So that's going to help significantly. Thrill of the Hunt. Oop, wrong thing, but nonetheless. There's that stun. Okay. Everything but this supplicant is already bleeding, so we're gonna do this. Need to feed the beast. Piercing arrows to get them all bleeding.
Singular strike.
And pretty much everything goes down. Probably gonna take a hit from the light here. But we'll do disrupt. Take what I can here, which is not much.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I don't have anything to knock that off, but what I can do now with the blood is just buff her with 7 dodge, 4 speed. Alright, going this way. Burn. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that at all. 12 deeds now. Okay, I do not want to hit this. So 70, 90, 100. Really tempted to take the 70 here, just to de-stress her. I can do this again. And she's back down to 100. Bandage right here.
A fortune.
Unfortunate. However, I already have like a super full inventory just by going to this section right here. So I'm not sure how much farther I'm actually going to go in. Also, the fact that I'm already trying to manage her stress is not going great, and I thought Vigo would be a little bit better of a healer for this, but I see how I'm using him already, and I don't know how much further I actually want to go with that. I'm going to come back for that, by the way. I do plan on clearing out this section, possibly going a bit farther in. And there's a heirloom box over here. I don't think it gives me Crimson Courtyard curios, but I've never actually gone out of my way to get this. I know I've accidentally gotten it a few times, but I've never gone out of my way to get it, so I wanted to get it for myself for once.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
We're gonna buff her for the same reasons we did last time. It's like 10 bleed instead of 4 or 5. I also had to move where my OBS is, so I keep checking the wrong spot. Because to get the full map, it's where my OBS actually is. So I am like all kinds of confused right now. So if I hit the supplicant hard enough, and then I do... Oh, she was stunned or something. Well, I looked away. Yeah, this will work. Because I'll do piercing shot, bleed them all.
Impressive.
Super helpful. Ah, hell. There goes my plan. There really goes my plan. Let's try Furicate and get the one with more health.
Devastating blow.
Gonna have to disrupt. If this doesn't get him. This breaks guard. Alright. Owie. Owie, owie. So, the kill. Oh.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
So, we got Daughter's Gift for the half foot, Plus 25% max HP on being hit. Buff party for 5 crit. I don't understand why she left. That is another reason why I might want to, bail out early. Let me look at the map. I need torches yet for 1, 2... at least 2 things. I need my shovels. I know I brought a stack of blood in here, but I can still dump those, technically, it looks like. Yeah, so we'll do that. Depending upon how far I can make it down without things going haywire. I'm also going to want bandages. So this is my best bet. Okay. So let's do this. Put my supplies over here. That's what I got left for supplies that are kind of usable. Is that stackable? It is not. Okay. Then we're gonna open this. Unfortunate. I was kind of expecting a bit more out of that, but I guess another emerald's another emerald. I could take the workers' wages, but it's a stack of gold. And just to feel a little safer. I know I don't got much food left, but I don't plan on going too much further. I know I didn't get very far into the courtyard, technically. But once again, I feel like I should be taking the portraits. I really do. But I'm gonna need everything else. And maybe I'll find something better. So yeah, I did this upper section, which is totally optional. I'm not sure that these would be crocs, because I thought I remembered them being crocs, but I guess this is an empty room that doesn't lead to anything. So we're going to tick-tock you. Depending upon how the sycophants go, I can hit all of them, or just 2 of them with the move I want to use here. But either way, I want to hit the blood flower with it. Very nice crit there.
Inspiration and improvement.
Still hit 3. Now I'll hit all 4, because he's a size 2.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Wow, all of them went, even the blood flower. But now I get to do Monstrous Affliction, the Crimson Downpour, and bleed the hell out of them. 10 each. And I'm going to do Trifurcate on the blood flower for 32 crit. And then I'm going to do Piercing Arrows. Now they're all bleeding. I think the sycophants go down. And then I'm going to do Biting Blade, put him back in place into the blood flower, and it should bleed out as well. The kill.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Ah, hell. I would rather have the deeds over the portraits right now. And I do need to manage her stress. I think she goes down to 100 once she leaves here, and then I need to de-stress that. But if I can get her to under 100, she's a lot easier to manage. So I got that section done. I got the herbalist in there. There's a lot of stuff for me. I'm looking at what's left here. Technically, if I can get to right there, I need the shovel, which I think I can do. So we're gonna leave all this. It'd be nice to get a tad farther. Just feels bad leaving all of those heirlooms and wasting them, because there's so many heirlooms that you get in here. I'm gonna pop over here, because this is another one of these, which I believe you can also use these to get extra fights, which extra fights are chances for extra Crimson Courtyard trinkets. Definitely getting the bandage. Beyond this though, there's one. You know what, screw it. There's one de-stressing spot after this. Oh, there's a hive too, but I can stop right there. Or not get the hive. And then we're gonna implode. I feel safe doing this on her.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Then we'll do Affliction to Downpour, because that hits all three of them. Again. That's a huge bleed. I do Trifuricate and get the Blood Flower. Then this takes out everything but the Blood Flower because of that bleed. I think it still might even with the heal. Nope. Still Blood Flower. It goes down to bleed.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
I'm gonna change her back just so we can do this easier. I mean, I don't think it makes too much of a difference, but... And then Sure Shot does more than the kill right now. And between the bleeds, I believe we have this, so let's just do Disrupt.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
That is one heck of a corpse considering her normal body. Alright, in here. Then we're just going to continue on. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Oh, didn't I give you blood? No. Alright, one fight, then I'm gonna go and get... She doesn't have the thing that speeds up the Crimson Curse, right? Alright. Just so I can use the shovel to get the obstacle out of the way. And then I'll be done. I think I should be safe to do that, because wasting takes a while to get them out of the way. Let's do this, because anything that's going to hit him then goes down. I used the blood on her when she was thirsty. Huh. Down he goes. Originally, I was thinking of bringing different healer in here, either the Tempest or the Milkmaid, and I think those would have been a better healer. Although I wouldn't have been demolishing everything as I am right now. Just because the bleed and everything. Alright, I don't need this in the next room. I'm not gonna need these in the next room. Well, I might, but screw it. I just need the shovel. As long as she can make it past this. Which, there we go. Then I'm gonna leave this alone. We're gonna go into here, and we're gonna leave. Everything's kosher. So that's a lot to bring back, I think, personally, without, like, people that are helping me bring things back, because... I mean, the Blue Lantern isn't the biggest trinket, but it is damage reflection, healing done, and stress. So +1 healing done is just a flat amount of healing done. That's one of the trinkets I lost that I like, and it's damage reflection, so that goes really good on the Crystalline Herald, for example. Got a trinket for the upper knot that I wasn't sure if I was going to keep, but ended up keeping, and the half of the Crimson set for the half foot. On top of a lot of heirlooms I needed.
A setback, but not the end of things.
And I mean, 5,000 gold, which helps with some of the expenses that I brought for here, but that's something. I think I spent like 25,000 training the people to go in there. One of which was because I was originally going to bring the milkmaid, and then I trained her, and then I decided, no, I wanted Vigo. Well, that's something. I didn't lose anyone. I'm happy. I got 12 buffs of the, like, 13 I needed, 15 deeds, and the 48 crest, which is going to help a lot long run. Obviously, no one leveled up. Determined. Early riser on Vigo, and then skittish, so plus party surprise, chance and constants, plus the Crimson Curse, fear of beasts on Vigo, and then Ashen on Maverick. So nothing great, but nothing bad.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
A thief in the night. In the end, however, the damnable thing managed to get away with its prize, the Hamlet's coffers, all the poorer for having hosted the unwanted guest. This Shrieker has stolen 8 of my trinkets. Hell. Stagecoach. So I rescued Lucy here. She's level 3. So I can take the direct upgrade to Miacidae here, which would be very nice long run to do. So,
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
I'm just going to do that and treat it as if we just upgraded Miacidae's gear. I will be doing the Shrieker, because screw the Shrieker. I do want to be a little careful about this one though, because I don't want to have level 5s yet. So I can do this to kind of, I don't want to bring Flotsam in there, to kind of heal people up and just keep people alive like I did the last time. And we'll go with that. Does Damien need the blood? We'll give him blood while we're at it. Because we just need to survive, that's it. Alright, Mr. Shrieker, let's play. Let's feast the tail just because I can. Wasn't expecting that to hit with his 63 dodge. We don't need to heal yet, so we can try to stun. Well, hell. I'm actually hitting him and doing things. I mean, go ahead and drink the Shrieker blood, see how that turns out for you, buddy. Okay, now we need to start healing. I don't trust him to, like, not murk someone in one turn. said, however, can take a hit fairly well. Okay, doing this. We're fine, we're fine. Just debuff. Minus accuracy is fine. Do this. Try to stun him again. Tried. Still getting the hits, which is amazing. Do some good here. Just keep him alive. Keep him alive. Zed's still up, resisting the bleed. Blood for all. No. Notice also, level 2 gear may not have been the best plan. There's a dodge. Cure Blight Bleed.
Sedated.
Okay, fly away now, please. Not a crit, we're fine. Heal yourself.
Such a terrible
I thought it left on 4, it might be 5. Yeah, there we go. And that could have been the death blow. But everyone should get afflicted now unless someone gets
The walls close in. The shadow
a virtue,
conspiracy.
which might save the other two.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
He stole my bent blade. Wait a minute. I'm not sure I got everything back. Because he stole 8 trinkets. So I got my bent blade back, which he stole. But I lost the Immortal's Crest a while back. And I lost the Overture box when I lost my original heir. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. And then Beatrix got Insipid. I think she also hit level 4, same with Zed. Hashimoto's and Corvid's Resilience on Priscilla. Free armor upgrade too.
Craftsmanship and futility.
We're definitely using that. A job well done. He stayed up working for days, inspired by the rare quality of his materials, and determined to do them justice with his own skill. You know, did it tell me what was stolen? I don't think it did. Or if it did, I didn't really look. Okay, gotcha. But now I am deeply, deeply concerned about some of the things that may be missing. So let's look here. It said he stole trinkets. I'm very curious of what he stole because I didn't get everything he stole back. You know? Because these are things I honestly lost when some other heroes died. Like this. I had the gourmet's mystery meal. I didn't get the sacrificial dagger back, which hurts, but whatever. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious now. Did I lose anything else? I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever find out. But yeah, that was the thing. But that being said, I actually know what I'm going to be doing next time. 'Cause I really, knew I wanted this trinket. So we're going to be going to the courtyard next time for the, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but attack skills activate riposts. So instead of having to use an attack or using a move that would activate a riposte, she just gets riposte that much more often, which is her main thing. So we'll be doing that unless I see something that's significantly better, which I don't think there is. I think that's gonna be the plan. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about it, but we'll figure that out and go from there. So Beatrix can get some stress relief. Priscilla needs disease first and then can get stress relief. The blacksmith, I know I need 44 for each of these. However, that being said, there's some very big things I think I can get for myself in the districts, and I don't think I'm going to be needing level 6 or the final upgrades for anyone for a while. So what I think I'm going to do is buy or trade for the final thing here and get a bust. That way I get 2 warpstone every week. You saw what the warpstone has done for me already. It's like 15% damage, 1 speed or something like that for a little more stress. I think the trade-off is worth it. So that'll be handy to get on hand. Goodbye that, but nice little district there. The other one I kind of want is a Kraken Society, but I need some money for that, so I'm not sure I have anything I can really sell for that, because I would need a lot of money on top of what I would need for going into the next area. Quite honestly, I would like to keep most of the stuff I have. So that's probably what I'll get next time on the next episode after I get a little more gold. Especially after going into the long here, this will pay for like half of it if I don't use too much on supplies and like training people. But we could get Maya to level 3, and I'm not sure who else I would be using. Or like I could use Roro here, the Legion, and have her in rank 4 and doing extra damage versus marked, which might be another fun play. So I'm not sure what we'll be doing next time, but I'll probably be doing something with either marking or bleeding and go from there. So that's kind of the plan. I'll stick to that, and see you guys next time. So it really helps out the channel if you like the video. If you liked it, dislike it. If you dislike it, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.